A story begins with flames, an engulfed burning warehouse. A man is hauled out by firefighters, his body burned and barely alive, and sent to the hospital, although he has trouble speaking in the hospital. In the present, Lee Ju-yeon is shown in a flashback as a young, shaken, and broken person. The mastermind behind her attack on the school? Yoo-jung, of course. Dr. Lee Ju-yeon wakes up abruptly from her nightmare. She is not done with the past, and her trauma is surfacing. In the next day doctors visit him, he is able to whisper his name, Park Jae-young. Dr. Lee Ju-yeon is completely shaken by that name. She freezes, silently reliving her past. That name has a very personal, painful connotation. Dr. Ju-yeon pauses when he says his name, Park Jae-young. It's not only that name that sounds familiar. A gong of trauma is struck, reverberating throughout her entire being. Ju-yeon, unable to remain silent, employs Hwang, a private investigator. She gives him a name, along with the names of 3 men to follow, Yang Yong-seon, Yoo Tae-jun, and Park Jae-young. Also, Hwang knows the truth about what happened to her in the past. All 3 were connected to a horrible incident that happened when she was a student. One thing broke her to pieces. Flashbacks are powerful. When Jae-young conned her into going on a date, Ju-yeon remembers that he then turned her over to his gang. The violent group rape that ensued left her emotionally and physically irrevocably scarred. Dr. Lee Ju-yeon, who is in charge of his treatment, she goes up to him. As she looks into his bandaged face and suddenly receives a call from Hwang that he tells, after the incident, Yoo Tae-jun died 3 years ago behind bars. And also, Yang Yong-seon is quite a drug-related priors. He died last year of a methamphetamine overdose. Then she is asking about Park Jae-young. Hwang said, Jae-young lives in Paju. She thinks that it is not Jae-young who is in the hospital bed, so she leaves. The next day, Hwang calls Dr. Lee Ju-yeon, tells Park Jae-young in the hospital. She kills him in the dream. She wakes up and suddenly Park Jae-young is going to be discharged from the hospital. She demands to know his true identity. He avoids, however, by providing evasive responses. He claims that there is no longer a Jae-young like the one you know. It's insufficient. After what he did, no. If the system doesn't punish him, she will, she tells herself in a whisper. The pursuit of justice has shifted from healing to retaliation. He hides behind the persona of Park Jae-young because he thinks he has won and is safe. Years of suffering drive her to devise a risky plan. Ju-yeon uses fentanyl in place of his painkillers with the goal of making him helpless. Then, after following him to a church, she hears Baeom-jun shouting about a botched insurance plan in a fit of rage. The truth is revealed. Jae-young's father, Dong-sik, had, prior to his passing, changed the church as the beneficiary of his insurance. Someone has betrayed Baeom-jun. Baeom-jun, who has been weakened by fentanyl, passes out. Ju-yeon advances with a scalpel. Swearing that he is not Jae-young, he pleads for his life, but she doesn't seem to care. He's the monster to her. She raises the weapon. However, her boyfriend Jong-min interrupts her before she can attack. With a quivering voice, he begs her to remember that getting even won't make the wounds go away. After a moment of hesitation, she lowers the scalpel. She decides on mercy instead of retaliation at that precise moment, and turns to leave. Jae-young is going to leave, and he packs his things. Then suddenly, he sees a pamphlet. He recognizes her finally. The individual who assisted in planning her agony is Baeom-jun. However, Baeom-jun has not been forgotten by fate. Loan sharks, who are debt collectors who think he is Jae-young and owes them a fortune, quickly arrive. They kidnap him. In an operating chamber in the back alley, Baeom-jun regains consciousness while strapped to a table. The last twist is that Jong-min is the surgeon. In order to pay off his personal debts, he has started working as an organ harvester on the side. Baeom-jun pleads, yells. He begs to be different from Jae-young. However, the gloomy and determined Jong-min doesn't give a damn. He claims that karma is unconcerned with the truth. Only the debt is collected.